Hello. So today we are going to be talking about manufacturing on OyaSync. Alright, so to do that, we are going to be making use of bill of materials and work orders. So let's get into it. So the first thing we are going to need to learn about is BOMs, which is bill of materials. Now to get to manufacturing on OyaSync, using the module on the left hand side, find the manufacturing tab, the manufacturing module. So this is what it looks like. It shows your items, your BOMs, work orders, etc. So what we're going to be using today is bill of materials, work orders, and stock entry. Right. So let's get into it. So BOM, work orders, stock entry. Right, so the first thing we need to know is our BOM. All right. So our BOM is a shortening of bill of materials. So what is a bill of materials? A bill of materials is a list of the raw materials with their quantities and prices needed to manufacture an end product. So all of these here are bill of materials for different items. We have bill of materials for chicken, fish of the day, etc. etc. So I've created this previously to aid in our training today, but let me just show you what a bill of material looks like. So I'm going to be opening the bill of material for jumbo prawns. So this bill of materials shows you the name of the item, how many quantities of the item is going to be produced, the the item's unit of measurement, currency. So now when you're creating a BOM, it's going to ask you for the rate of materials based on. So what is the material you're going to be putting here? What is this rate based on? Is it based on price list or valuation rate or the last purchase rate? Now it is best practice to use the last purchase rate is the best practice. But since this was a new company, I used the price list since I'm assuming that prices do not change, but best practice is to use your last purchase rate. Now, over here is where you input all the items, the quantity you're going to be using for producing whatever quantity you put here. So I'm saying for producing jumbo prawns, I'm going to be using a kilogram of prawns and a kilogram of pepper. So a kilogram of prawns costs 2,500 naira and a kilogram of pepper costs 700 naira. So the total cost of this bill of materials is 3,200. Another thing you need to know is that we could have added operations to this, but we didn't add operations to this bill of materials. So I'm going to show you how to create a bill of materials now. So to do that, you click on add BOM to input the item it is you want to create. So let's say, for example, I want to create fried rice. Fried rice. I'm saying I'm just going to create just one portion of fried rice. So now over here, if I click on with operations, it's going to ask me transfer material against work order or job card. Then I over here is where I put the operation. So if I have possibly multiple operations, probably frying that is done at a workstation. So it is in this workstation that you can add other overhead costs, probably like electricity, worker fees, and stuff like that. Then the operating time, how many minutes, then the operator is going to calculate the operating cost for you. So per operation, there's going to be an operating cost. All right. Then the total is going to be showing once you save everything, it's going to show the totals. All right. So I'm not going to create a brand new BM for this training. So let's just carry on with a particular BM. So I'm saying we are going to be using the BM for fried rice and we are going to be producing fried rice today. So we're going to so to do that, click on the BM for fried rice, click on create, click on work order. It's going to ask you how many you want to manufacture. So I'm going to say I'm manufacturing 10 quantities or 10 portions. So I click on create. Then over here is my work order. So it just says asking me everything. I'm producing 10 of this. So I'm going to skip material transfer to work in progress warehouse. So it's going to ask me for my source warehouse. I'm going to say my source warehouse is stores battery brewery. Then my target warehouse is finished goods finished goods battery berry. Right. So these are the items that I'm going to be using: raw rice, green peas, lettuce, raw beef in these quantities. Right. So with that, I don't have any operations on this, so no operations here. So then I click on save. So save, it asks me, I can look through and make sure that all is correct. All of this, my source warehouse is correct, my target warehouse is correct. And I click on submit. Submitting it now, submitted the work order, then I can finish it. At this point, they've not started production, so as I say showing not started. So once I click on finish, when the work order has actually been finished, it's asked me how many I actually manufactured with these things I specified. So I'm still going to say I manufactured 10. I click on create. Now creating it brings me to my stock entry. My stock entry type is going to be manufacturer. You don't have to change anything here. Just scroll down and see everything and make sure everything is right. So it tells you your target warehouse, which is your finished goods warehouse, and this is everything. So you're going to be having 10 of this. All right. Then you click on save. So input your source warehouse. So my source warehouse is stores battery berry. Then if I add additional costs, I can input them here, but I'm not using any additional costs. So now I click on save, and I submit this. So now with that, I have successfully produced 10 portions of fried rice in my finished goods warehouse. So let's quickly check and make sure that we actually have 10 portions in my finished goods warehouse. So to do that, we do stock balance, import stock balance, and we just filter the date. Say we are going to be using today's date, 27th. Warehouse is finished goods. So let's generate a new report. So we see that this is everything we have in our finished goods as at today. So let's look for fried rice. It says we have 10 portions of fried rice in our warehouse as at today. 10 portions of fried rice. Right? So yes, so I believe with that we have come to the end of this lesson. Thank you very much. And I'll see you in the next one.